What's up, BDS crew? I am out in the country area of Modesto, California on this little ranch type deal here, and I just did some hard surface floors, and I'm going to move over and do this carpet in this place that I'm standing in front of here. And I just wanted to give you guys a little walkthrough and see what you guys think before I get started. So let's go take a look. Alright, so you can see I got my safety door up. And the reason why I already put it up, this door is already closed, but I was pre-prepping the entry I was going into because my van is right here. So my setup is real close to the door, and I want to block the carbon monoxide. So here's what we got going on. Carpet looks like it was already vacuumed, right? So they said they did it yesterday. So I'm doing this room and that closet, this hallway, kind of leading into a bedroom. And I'm gonna shift this around, put some styrofoam blocks on it, because right in between this frame here is some pet spots that popped up under the black light. Get those treated. And then over here, the living room area. So I wanted to show you guys this because you can obviously see there's vacuum lines. It was just done. So I'm going to vacuum it and see what I can get out and see how thorough they did, which looks pretty good. And then, but also mainly just to see how well their vacuum works. So let's go grab that and jump right into it. All right, let's see what I can pull out. And just to show you guys really quick before I get started, it is empty and clean. Alright guys, just shy of 10 minutes on the dot of actual vacuuming. I did not speak during that one for a request of silent vacuuming. So what do you guys think? Was it worth the time to vacuum it, even though it was vacuumed yesterday? I mean, that is across a little under 500 square feet of carpet, so that's not a ton. I'm sure I could clean it and do just fine, but this is just to show that even though there was a day gap, and even if they did vacuum really well, within a day I was still able to get stuff out. Now granted, I do live in a very dusty area. There's orchards in their backyard basically, and you know, this is the country area, so it is likely that that could happen in a day, depending on if the doors, windows, anything has been open for a period of time, causing it to build up that quickly. So in my area, it is actually pretty important to vacuum regularly due to that fact. So I'm assuming that's the vacuum you used. Looks kind of like an older model, but like I said, I mean, the carpet looks pretty good. There's a few stains and whatnot, but nothing serious. So I just got to work on those, but other than that, I mean, I can't say that was too bad. So there you have it, guys. That was for a request. No speaking during the vacuuming. I don't remember your name who asked about that, if I could do a video where I wasn't talking, so I hope you enjoyed that. The rest of the video may be a little different. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this. Stay tuned for CRB. Alright guys, I will show some of the pre-spraying. On this one, I am going to be starting by just doing the living room here, and then doing the rest separate. So even though it's not that much square footage, the reason why I'm doing this is because right before I started this video, she came in here and handed me a menu of this local place for food and asked me if I wanted anything. And so I saw that they had some bacon burgers, and it's a little mom and pop place. She said she knows the owner. So usually those spots have some of the best burgers around, so naturally I couldn't say no to a burger and some fries. And tried to hand some money to her to pay for it because it had the prices on the sheet, and she offered to buy it for me, which is super nice. I really appreciate that. She has met me before. She is a first-time client as far as using my business, but I have met her before through another client, so she's a referral, and she saw some of my work at that house, so that's why I'm out here. So yes, big thank you to her for not only having me, but also being so kind to buy me lunch. It is just about 11 o'clock right now, so I'm purposely only doing this one room at the moment, so that way my pre-spray doesn't dry out while I'm eating lunch, because then I have to reapply it, and then I have to rinse even more to make sure I get all the pre-treatment out of the rug. So that wouldn't be a good thing. So yeah, otherwise I would do, you know, this whole place, because it's just kind of 2 bedrooms, this living room, and a little mini hallway that leads into a bedroom. It's kind of an open door section on it. So I'll get that pre-sprayed, and then I'll show you guys some CRB rest going, rinse that out, and then I'll be back to do the remainder of these 2 rooms. And yeah, this should be a good one. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the rest. Alright, BDS crew, CRB. What do you guys think? Gonna get any kick out on this one? Let's find out. As you saw in the vacuuming, even though they vacuumed, it wasn't bad. There were a couple pets living here. I believe just cats. So we'll see if we get any kick out. We might, but probably not. Let's see if I get surprised. Time to start shifting over some of the video stuff to my storage, as I'm getting a time limit showing up on my videos here, or for how much space I got left. Just under an hour. This should be plenty to handle this job with what's left. So one thing I want to show you guys, can you see how the carpet looks a little faded right there? I'm sure you can obviously tell why. So when the blinds are shut, that's the only area the light is shining on, and it will get sun damage, or sun fading, however you want to put it. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately, unless, actually there is something that can be done. If you know a service that offers it, is there's a way to do carpet dyeing, and they can blend it to look good with the rest of the carpet. So it is possible. I shouldn't say it's not impossible to fix, but if you do some research, you can see that's what I'm talking about. Something I might take classes on in the future to offer, because it'll be cheaper to fix it that way than it would to obviously replace the carpet. So I'm kind of doubling up here just for the heck of it. Alright. I mean, it already looks fantastic, like I'm done, right? Technically, if I wanted to do very low moisture cleaning, I would be almost done. It's a different type of cleaning style. If you've ever seen it before, you've probably seen it on some other channels. There's guys that do it and do a great job with it. Some carpets will clean up really nice with that style. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this rinsed out, and by then, I'm sure lunch will be back, eat a little bit, then finish up these other rooms, and yeah, do some video of that for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, supporting this channel. We are creeping on the 500 mark, which means we are halfway to 1,000, and we're getting there, guys. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. Every subscriber is a great thing, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm grateful you guys watch it, you guys comment, you guys leave likes on the videos. My last video, I think it hit 560 views before the second day of being posted. That's crazy compared to what I used to be getting. When I first started this, I was getting, you know, maybe 100, maybe 50 to 100 views in a day, and now it's 5 times as the amount, at least on average, within about a 24-hour period. So thank you guys for watching. I'm watching my analytics and the YouTube little app thing that you download for it, and a lot of you guys are watching a fair amount of the videos. It says the average on most of the videos is usually creeping between 15 and 20 minutes, depending on the length of the video. I know a lot of them are long and a lot to digest if you have the time to do that. So I appreciate you guys watching over 10 minutes, because apparently once ads start popping in and all that stuff, if your videos are at least 10 minutes or more, from what I heard, I could be wrong, you know, you're able to get a little more revenue from the ad stuff. So I know that's going to be kind of a bummer to see in the future, is some ads in front of my work and whatnot, but just know that it's going to support a family-owned business. You know, my wife and my 3 boys, we greatly appreciate it. So those 10 to 20 seconds that you have to watch of some of the ads, please bear with me on those. You're helping me grow my business, and that means a lot to me. So thank you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this up in this section here, and then take a small break, and then come back to you with the rest of it. So see you guys then. Thanks, BDS crew. Alright guys, getting this rinsed out. as I can't lie, I'm a little excited about that bacon burger. My mouth is starting to water just thinking about it. Reason being is I packed my lunch, but it's just a peanut butter, or 2 peanut butter sandwiches and some chips that I had left over from another day. So you can imagine that a bacon burger sounds a million times better. Not bad, guys. This is looking good. And it wasn't that bad. I mean, you can tell looks the backgammon or shark teeth, however you want to name them, looks almost the same as the CRB ones. It's kind of how you know this carpet either hides the dirt well or isn't that dirty, which I'm getting stuff through the sight glass. I could see it, so looks like a light brownish color. And of course this carpet is brown, so it could be hiding it more than you think. There's been numerous jobs where I've walked in and saw the carpet and I'm like, oh, this ain't too bad, you know, should be pretty straightforward and easy job. And then you go and clean it and you're like, oh my gosh, it is actually pretty dirty. Some of them just, you know, full dust cover across the whole thing kind of situation, like in vlog number 31, I believe it was, the last one. How that one was super dusty. I mean, it was, you couldn't really tell, except for in that corner up in the master bedroom where furniture was moved, you know, because there was more dust settling on the baseboard, and so you can kind of clearly tell at that point. But some of these jobs, they be hiding it, and you're like, man, this is actually dirtier than I thought it was. So if you guys have been watching a lot of my videos, you kind of have noticed that I don't deviate from much from the speed that I go and how many strokes I take to clean it. I mean, a lot of times I'm double stroking a lot, wet passes, and then doing my dry like this, because I'm seeing stuff come out. So you can't just rush through, even though it doesn't look that bad, because it may be hiding a fair amount of dirt. So if you don't go your normal speed that you would on a job that's noticeable, you might be leaving something behind that you could have easily gotten out. So that's why in most cases you don't see me deviate from my normal speeding across the carpet with wet and dry. So now that I've stepped all over it and all that, you can see the difference, but it's shaping up well, and I'm getting dirt out. I can see stuff popping through the sight glass down there, and that's all that matters to me. So I'm gonna move some of this hose out and finish this room up, go from there. Alright guys, do a little bit more of this with you. A little bit of loose carpet in this room. It's right up against the edge of this fire pit. I'll be done shortly. I'll be done with this room shortly.
Okay, I'm going to uncover those on the sides of the old sun.
Thank you.
Okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My food's here. So thankful for that. You know, sometimes that's better than when somebody decides to leave you a cash tip. Because I think my mom told my wife when we were dating that the quickest way to my heart is through my stomach. Which I'm sure most of you ladies out there can say, yeah, that's all men. But I grew up on a lot of different foods, and when I was on my own, I didn't cook or do anything fancy for myself because it was just me, you know, living on my own. And so everything that my wife ever makes is always fantastic. So she said many times over in the almost 10 years we've been married, I hope it tastes good. And I'm like, already thinking there's no way it can't, based on what I used to eat. And sure enough, there's some foods that she cooks that I'm like, dang, that was better than at such and such restaurant. And then, you know, I've had a time where I've gone and ordered that thing at the restaurant when we went out on a date, and sure enough, I didn't care for it as much anymore because the way my wife made it was better. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this little kind of squarish section here up, get some food in my tummy, and then reactivate and pre-treat these other two rooms and get it CRB'd and rinsed out, and I'll do a little more video with you guys. So appreciate you watching, listening to me talk. Hope those that wanted some no talk vacuum ASMR loved that first portion of the video. Maybe I'll do the last room with no talking, so you guys can enjoy that without talking on it. I know there's a mixture of you that like to hear me talk about certain subjects and everything, and just kind of go over what I'm doing, because, you know, learning something new is a great thing, and if I could teach somebody something, that's awesome. Better educate you for picking a cleaner in your area if you're looking to get somebody new. That way you know a little bit of what to expect from them, and that way you can get yourself locked in with a good company. So I appreciate you guys wanting to comment and let me know what you want to see and what you want to hear from me. Makes a difference, helps me keep this channel going in a positive direction, and make sure that I am putting out content that everybody enjoys and not just one or the other. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate all your time. Alright guys, I am back, and I gotta say, that was a good burger. The place is Kathy's Coffee Shop in Waterford, California. And another shout out, thank you to my client here for buying me lunch. That was quite nice. Sure does beat my peanut butter sandwich. spot there where the cable's laying. Furniture that was sitting right there for a long period of time left some orange discoloration. Didn't see what piece of furniture was sitting there. I can only assume it was probably wood with a metal leg at the bottom of some sort, because sometimes those will leave a rust mark. But if it's not that, then it could be furniture stain that transferred. Usually the rust spots on a lot of these carpets tend to be an orange color after they've dried out. So this one is a clean and carpet protectant application afterwards. So I will be doing raking on this one. Look at that. Massaging the pre-spray into the carpet just about made that stain disappear. So it'll come right out when I rinse this room. I believe it's the same exact stain over here. This one's just a smidge bigger. Oh yeah. See, no matter which way I scrub the carpet, it's basically gone. Once I'm done with this portion right here, I'm going to take the CRB over to that and scrub in between that, because that's where some of the stains were. And then once I go to the cleaning part, I'm going to shift it a little bit and then clean and then put it back on some styrofoam blocks. So let's see if I could do this. All right. The stains are literally within this little bar right here. There was nothing anywhere else. Literally, for whatever reason, it was in this little square, and this wasn't here like this the whole time, from what client told me, so I thought that was kind of odd. How the stains magically only ended up in that section. So, alright guys, let me get this CRB put away now that everything's all scrubbed up. Here's that carpet all finished. Prior to Scotch guarding and raking, of course. Man, that turned out nice. It looks good. So, alright, we're going to move on to the rinsing. Alright, got that situated. Now I can finish up the rest of this room. guys, I'm going to cut it right here so I can get these little areas and then make my way into the next room. Alright guys, it is rake time. Just got done Scotch guarding carpet protectant. All right, guys, personal opinion. Do you like the raked look or the unraked look where the lines were still in? Now, when carpet protectant's being applied, I rake. I don't know about everybody else, but I always rake it. It's just like when I'm CRBing the carpet after I pre-sprayed. You notice how some of the stains disappear. So I feel like massaging the pre-spray in makes a difference. Just like with Scotchgard or carpet protectant, I feel like it's massaging it into the carpet better, giving it more of an even coat across all of the carpet that you're applying it to. So this is just personal opinion. I believe that is more effective, but I would like to know down below your personal opinion, raked or unraked. So if you get your carpets cleaned kind of often, or you just, for whatever reason, don't have them apply Scotchgard, let me know down below what you prefer, raked or unraked. Personally, I kind of like them both. But like I said, if I'm applying the carpet protectant, I am raking the whole thing. So, got a little stuck. So that's just my personal opinion and what I feel should be done if carpet protectant's being applied. But if I was using two hands, or I mean, you can kind of see it now going this direction, you can still leave that look behind. It's just the carpet is obviously standing a little bit higher, you can see, than it normally was when it's not unraked. So if I was using both hands and was pushing a little harder on my back strokes, I would probably be able to leave that same exact look throughout the whole thing, no problem. Here I go again. Almost forgetting to turn the light off here. Oop. Wrong one. There we go. Keep the fans flowing air. Get this carpet dried out in no time. Now when it comes to drying the carpet, if you're thinking raking the carpet's going to make that big of a deal of drying the carpet, probably not a whole lot. Now if I didn't have the machine that I have and I wasn't Scotchgarding, like say I didn't have as good a suction and being able to cut my dry times down quite a bit with a bigger machine, then I'd probably rake anyways, because it will help reduce a little bit. I don't know the exact amount of time it would reduce because I don't think it's that much, but having all the carpet fibers standing up does allow it to air out a little better. Just a little bit. Nothing excessive to where it's like, why didn't he rake? My carpet's gonna dry, 2 hours faster. I doubt that's gonna happen. 2 hours is pretty extensive just for raking, but if you got a strong carpet machine that can dry the carpet out well, or if you've been, using fans, the air movers to speed the drying up there, again, don't have to worry about it. It's a matter of preference. So a lot of times I'll ask people if they like their carpet to be raked out if it's not being applied with carpet protectant. floated in. Oh. Country living, tell you what. You leave the door open long enough, you're bound to find something on the rug. Alright, so I have my shoe covers on, got it all raked out. Kind of left the pattern in a little bit, so you kind of get best of both worlds. But yeah, leave a comment below, let me know what you like better. The raked out look, say it was just straight up and down passes so you couldn't see any of these lines. More like how the living room looked. I think it's just how the light's reflecting on it, but personally I like both. It just depends on the scenario. But this carpet looks fantastic when it's just one strokes and not the raked out, but it also looks fantastic this way too, so I really can't complain. But yeah, leave me a comment below. So that's it for this job. I'm gonna walk around to the other door and grab my blankets and I will be all set. All right, BDS crew, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Last I checked, there's about 58% of you that have been watching my videos that haven't subscribed. I looked on the analytics and that's what it said. I would really greatly appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that way you can be sure that you don't miss a video. Instead of just randomly finding me in recommendations, it'll come straight to you and you can watch it at your leisure. Again, guys, I appreciate your help supporting my family business, watching these videos, hitting the like button, leaving me comments, giving me your honest feedback, and it all helps me grow and get better at providing these videos for you guys. So thank you for that. You guys have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.